the TV mirror, or the TV cover, I should say, is what it's called. So the TV cover is, again, the Iris technology. And the Iris is the one that when it's off, it totally looks like a mirror. There's no evidence there's anything behind it like a TV. So we added some sizes here and gets you up to a 75-inch TV for $2,400. So if you remember the TV mirrors that we had a few years ago that we were doing by Samsung, they ranged anywhere from like $7,000 to like $50,000. I think we went up to an 80-inch if I remember right. And so now you buy a 75-inch TV that you can go and buy now for under $2,000, and you add on the TV mirror at $2,400 list price. You have a 75-inch mirror TV for under $4,000 typically. So these are really cool. The thing to remember here, and this is not a big deal, but just remember it. It's a big deal that they buy the right one, but they can get them anywhere. Is it tells you in the information here. I'm looking for it. Where is it? I'm looking for where it says that it has to be mounted on a VESA TV mount. Oh, here we go. So use an existing flat screen TV, but it must be installed on a VESA wall mount. The reason is because our mirror attaches to the wall mount, and it's any VESA wall mount, which VESA is the #1 producer of wall mounts for TVs in the world, so you can get them anywhere. Any electronics store, Walmart, Target, you can buy them anywhere. I have 3 of them in my house. They're all VESA, not because I wanted VESA, but it's just like that's what you get when you go to the store. Most of your choices are VESA. So easy peasy, but it does have to be a VESA mount, because what we wanted to do was when we first came out with this prototype, it actually attached to the TV. But we found that over time that could be an issue for the TV. So what we did is we made a bracket system that attaches to the wall mount, and then the only thing that we do to the TV is we have some little Velcro straps that pulls it close to the TV, so it almost comes one piece at that point. But all the weight is held by the wall mount, not hanging on the TV that's then hanging on the wall mount. So that's the biggest thing, is just make sure they get a VESA TV mount. Any questions so far? Okay, so in your book, this is a little bit tricky. If you look through your book, you get to the back and it says new products, and then you go to the next page and there's nothing. You go to the next page and there's nothing. These are for future new products, so don't panic that your book is messed up, that you got a bad book. It is the right book. I want to go to this page where it says custom options. So again, here the following products can be customized. So these are basically our most popular selling mirrors, and you can add the lighted TV mirror to any of these that are above, even though if it's not listed. So like the area is not listed in the TV section, but it can be added as an upgrade. You just have to get a price for that. Excuse me. And then the Radiant sliding mirrors, remember I said it's custom, but it had a little asterisk there. These are the sizes. So you can't do it, for example, you can't say I want a 60 3/4 mirror like you can with a Serenity or a Loft, where you can actually take it like in 16th inch increments. Here there are specific sizes that you have to do, and this has to do with that metal railing that goes around the outside, that trim. So it has to be locked into those dimensions to fit that metal trim and the light, because the light sits on an angle. All right, so if somebody's looking, at first we weren't doing any custom in the Radiance, and then we launched that this year with this new price book that now you can do custom sizing with them. Okay, and then again, custom sizing all those mirror, how to clean the mirror. We kind of talked about that a little bit. Shipping and handling, all your shipping is listed on by each mirror whenever it's priced, and then here's your drop ship fee. But basically what you're doing is you're just doubling whatever it tells you in the chart. It's basically the same price doubled to drop ship. So I'm going to jump over to the website real quick. And I just want to go over a couple of things here to make sure. So when you go to the website, and we've changed this to where it's better, but you may have some clients who've been on the website and they call you and say, oh, I want to buy this mirror, and they found it in the hospitality or commercial side, and it wasn't in the residential side. So if you hover over the lighted mirrors and then hover over lighted mirrors again, it will give you residential, hospitality, commercial, multifamily. What we sell is inside the residential lighted mirror program. We don't sell anything in the hospitality. Now, a lot of them are the same products, but one of the places that it gets us, and we don't have it labeled very well in the beginning, is in the makeup mirrors, and we get this call a lot. So somebody's looking for makeup mirrors, they go and they see this new mirror down here, this Glamour, which is a very beautiful mirror. It's very, very nice looking, got a great light output, and you come here and guess what? Hospitality, commercial, multifamily, no residential. This mirror is not available to us. So we're still trying to get everything where when a client is looking at it, we know that they're looking at residential product and not confusing them, but just keep that in mind. If somebody calls you and asks you for a mirror and you look in your price book and it's not there, then it's not available. And that's just a simple answer to it. I do want to say something about makeup mirrors. Like I said, we sell a ton of makeup mirrors, and ours are 5 times mag. And I get designers, I get customers, I get different people. My wife was one of them as well. I love this 10 time mag mirror, and I can get one at Bed Bath & Beyond for under $100. So what you need to understand about how mirrors are measured. They are measured by electric mirror. They are measured across the surface of the mirror. Okay, so within just about a half an inch of the edges, all the way around if it's a round, or all the way around if it's square, it needs to maintain 5 times magnification. Those lesser expensive, and especially the real inexpensive 10 times mag, it's measured just in the center from anywhere about the size of a quarter to about the size of $50. So it's 10 times mag in the very, very center. We have one of them. My wife used it for a long time. I got her one of these. She was like, this one almost seems more powerful than the 10 time mag. And it's not more powerful. The difference is that the 5 times mag goes across the surface of the mirror. So again, we're talking about a mirror that we are in the $200 to $400 range, depending on which mirror that you pick, less price. You can see mirrors on the market that are 10 times mag. I haven't seen one, but I even heard there's a 20 times mag, and they're under $100. Those are, I can assure you, they're not across the surface of the mirror. And that's the big difference in those mirrors. Okay, and then in the Savvy mirror, the same thing. It says Smart Mirror up here, but you have Savvy Home, Savvy Hospitality, and Savvy Products. So we want to just kind of always work in that, home residential environment, so we know that what we're looking at we can actually get, that we're not looking at something that is not available to us.